They say in the midst of adversity, you should keep calm, right? I think so. I think it's like tongue-tied. Anyway, yeah, this is like you heard the title. Don't be scammed. Let your intuition be your guide. Today I wanted some greens. I like greens like kale, mustard greens, turnip greens. Collard greens, they give me gas. They're heavy, you know what I mean? So I don't have them. Anyway, I go to the store, got my receipt and everything like that. I just figured I'd share this. You could be scammed. And this is the reason, it's not the only time. That's why I'm saying this. So kind of beware. Got a little story. It was like 3 months ago, I went and bought some lipstick. I like lipstick, different color lipsticks. That's what I'm looking for now to see if I have one to put it on. But anyway, I go to the register, go to pay for my things. And I go to my car because I'm getting ready to put the lipstick on, right? I'm going out or I'm meeting people, you know, and I want to put some lipstick on. And I go to get the lipstick and it's not there. I didn't just buy lipstick. I bought like paper towel, toilet paper, stuff like that. And the lipstick wasn't there. So I go back in the store and I'm like, I go to the same girl, you know, she was a girl. And I say, did you see my lipstick here? I have my receipt and I don't see it on here. And she said, oh, well, I put it in the bag. And like, you know how the register is like sitting right there. They're ringing up the stuff right in front of it. And then on the side, they have different things. So she had like the register in the front. And then like on the side, I could see like her keychain hanging out. Like it was her personal keychain. And then I see my lipstick there. I promise. And I'm thinking, huh? So I said, I point to it and I said, my lipstick is right over there. So she says, oh, okay, and gives it to me. And I'm thinking, okay. I go in my car, put the lipstick on. It was like a real pretty orange color too, because I like pastel colors. It was a real pretty orange color. So I put it on and I didn't think anything of it. I just left. That was months ago. Well, today, like I said, I wanted some greens. So I get up, I go to the store, and I get the greens. I get paper towel and toilet paper. Do you find yourself always paper towel and toilet paper, the usual milk. I got some cheese. What else did I get? I got garlic powder. What else did I get? I got crab legs because they had them on sale for $19.99. And I said, ooh, I could make some fish and have some crab legs on the side. So things like that I got. But the greens are what I was after. So with my greens, I don't put meat. I used to put like, what did I used to use? Smoked turkey wings. I used to use that. And before I used to use smoked neck bones, pork. But I don't eat meat anymore in my greens. I eat meat, but I don't eat them in my greens. I like to do my vegetables, you know, saute my little onions and things like that. And because I got turnip greens, I cut the turnips, like the hard turnips. I got them and I peeled them and I put them in there too. So it's sizzling, you know, simmering and all this. So I go to get the greens. After I came home from the grocery store and I asked my son, I said, where's the greens? He's like, oh, there was none. So I grabbed my receipts, as you can see on here. I highlighted them, the barbecue sauce, the two of them that I did not get, and then the greens at the bottom. Okay, so I get my receipt and I go back to the store. I have a little attitude, but my intuition says, keep calm. Keep calm. Keep calm. Even as I put my blinker on. Beep, 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 keep calm. I'm serious, keep calm. Because I'm like, what? I didn't really want to go back to the store. So I get to the store. I go to the same register that I went to when I checked out. Of course, it's another person there. It's a girl there. So there's a slew of people in line. So I say, excuse me, wasn't there a guy here before? Yeah. I said, I left my greens here. Oh, she says. I said, can you tell me where they are? She said, oh, they must be in the return box because they're not right here now. I said, okay, so what do I do? She said, go to customer service. Ugh. Keep calm. Keep calm. I'm thinking the whole time. While I'm walking to customer service, I go there real briefly. I'm moving all fast. I like to move fast anyway. I talk fast too, kind of. I go there. There's only one person in line. I'm like, good, good. But they took a while. After that, it's my turn, right? I go up. I show her my receipts. And she says, oh, Okay, well, what happened? I said, well, I had my greens. I went to the register. She told me to come. Oh, okay. Then she looks at my receipt. And I said, and the barbecue sauce is kind of weird. I said, because I didn't get barbecue sauce at all. I didn't get any barbecue sauce. And I got the crab legs. You know, she saw everything I had. So she said, you know, it was weird that it would be in the middle of the receipt that the barbecue sauce was rang up. Oh, I'm not talking to you. You know, I'm just talking out loud. That's what she said. She said she thought it is quite peculiar that it was rang up in the middle of the order, which I didn't know what she said. So she told me, looked me square in the eye, I'm going to need you to go get some more greens. And I said, what about the barbecue sauce? She said, I'll handle it. So I went and got more greens. Of course, they didn't have the ones, they weren't put back, or maybe somebody bought them. I don't know. It's a busy store. So I had to settle for some more. They were a little bit shorter, you know, but they were good. Yeah, they were good. Matter of fact, they're done. I'll show them at the end of the video. The greens, they came out so good. However, when I got back to her, she reimbursed me for, of course, the barbecue sauce that I didn't get. I could have been scandalous too and said, well, I did get barbecue sauce too. And, you know, make her go get barbecue sauce. But I had to go back to the store. I got to go back to get my greens. It's a lot of work I'm doing for being a paying customer. I don't treat my customers like that in business. And if you're in business, I hope you don't treat your customers like that either. I mean, it's the type of thing. But I get back, she did reimburse me. But however, I learned a valuable thing. And in the standing in line, even though it was only one person in front of me, in standing in line, my intuition said too, keep calm and start thinking. Use your mind, use your brain. So I start looking on the receipt because it was only then that I saw the 2 barbecue sauces. I didn't even notice the barbecue sauces when I was at home. I noticed them when I was in line, keeping calm, thinking, using my intuition. And I'm like, hey, where's this barbecue sauce come from? I called my son right there. No barbecue sauce, which I knew there was no barbecue sauce anyway. But the scam was, believe it or not, intuitively, it is so. They rang up the barbecue sauce, kept that, and then on top of it kept my greens. But because before I left, I turned the carousel to make sure I had everything. But I wasn't thinking. See, you gotta have your thinking cap on. I wasn't thinking nothing. I was just wanting to get out of there. But the greens were not there. Even though the greens are big and I wasn't even thinking. I didn't even look. Things are like how right in front of you, you don't see it. The greens were not there. And I'm thinking, wow, okay, scam city. However, it doesn't matter because intuitively, I went back to the store, read my receipt, got it going, got my money back for the barbecue sauce I didn't get, and also I got some greens. They were a little bit shorter, but they're good and they're delicious. And then the third thing, I went to the ATM. This might have been like maybe a month ago. I took like 40 bucks out or so. And a couple of days later, I got this thing from my bank saying, your deposit is low. I'm like, oh, really? So I called. I withdrew $400 out of the ATM machine. I'm thinking, what? So again, intuitively, I'm thinking, first of all, they asked you, you know, when was your last transaction and all of this. I told them. But luckily for the bank, I got my money back. It was like maybe 3 or 4 days, but I got it back. But I made a big little fuss about it. And like the guy said, hell, hold up. If you would have lost $400 of cash, you wouldn't have got it back. So, because I had this little thing online, don't want to order. I order from online, like I'll order from Amazon and different things. That's how I got this new computer. And now I can get online better because I have most of my equipment going on. I'm like, what? As far as just everything? Be careful, be aware. Use your intuitive mind when it comes to things. Start reading. I didn't read in the beginning. I read one time, I was in the line. First, taking my lipstick, you know, and then really getting fraudulent things, having me pay for the barbecue sauce, and then tipping out with some greens. Because what happened to customer service? Hey, you forgot your greens. Or the greens. And on top of it, you know how they have to look up the code for the greens, the numbers. He beeped that in and everything and put it in the bag. But I thought nothing of it. So, and then with the bank, I took $40 out, but they said they have these things now that they fit right on top of the card readers. That it's a dummy. And then what they do is later is just they go take them off. I'm not hating on anybody's game. The lipstick game. I'm not hating on the food game. I'm not hating on the bank game. I'm just saying, it's not going to be done to me intuitively. No, because it's going to be found out, like everything. So I got my lipstick, and I do have. I see it now. Put it on. Put it on a little lipstick. Wait a minute, I'm a mixer. That looks. I don't like that one. I like this red. It's on. This color is good, but I just want to slide it in there. I'm an AM shopper, and I heard the girl on the phone when I walked up and I had the greens. She was like, "Yeah, it happened around 8:30." Yeah. Oh, okay. Then when I walked up, she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I went ahead and reimbursed you." So I knew, you know what I mean? She reported the receipt. Just be aware, not scary, running around scary, but just aware of what's going on. People count your change at the register. You know what I'm saying? Look and see what you're doing. For me, if I wouldn't have got those greens and wanted to make them this morning, I would have been out too. I would have gave somebody some greens and some barbecue sauce. Free on me. You know what I mean? And that's fine if we want to give it, right? Treat yourself good. Look through my collection with the link down below. I'll be back very soon on the video. Take care and stay smelling amazing. Oh yeah, I got it. I can't forget. And here are the greens. They're done. I made them. They're so good.